in trouble.
That's a typical Richards effort. No need to run this time. Little flick of the right hand and it races through mid-wicket for 4. And a smile from both of them. He knows full well he should never bowl to Richards there. Oh, that's 4 more. It was in the air, but the placement was right. Short extra mid-off, never any danger of a catch, and the score suddenly rattles along when Richards arrives.
You wouldn't see that in an international match in many a year. One of the gentlest little pushes from Richie Richardson. Bob Willis just calmly going forward, clasping his right hand around it, and another wicket down for the West Indies. And there's that favoured shot, and it split the 2 men behind square. Fatal to bowl to Richards on the leg side. The strange thing about it is that almost invariably he gets it in the middle of the bat. Well bowled. That, if you could get down your hands and knees and pray to be able to bowl the ideal delivery, that would be just about it. To have it drift into the left-hander's pads, pitch on leg stump, and then clip, I think it was probably the off bail or the outside of off stump.
Giving chase, he'll cut it off all right. There will be 2 more to Richards. 2 more, which takes him through to his half-century. 51 on the board in the 22nd over, with the West Indies on 83 for 4. And in view of the match with 4 wickets down, he's got them remarkably quickly. Again, bowl leg stump. Swung away down to deep square leg, and he's holed out on the square leg boundary. Oh dear, oh dear. Lloyd will be cross about that. But very nicely taken there. Didn't have to move a yard. Oh dear, that's a little jolly catch. First ball, panic stations. Well, quite an extraordinary over this. And Viv Richards and Clive Lloyd, I think, won't be very pleased with that first ball that Dujon received. No sort of shot at all. A little dolly catch just round the corner. 98 for 6 in the 25th over. Richards then on 65. That didn't bounce very high. Could have dragged it on. And that's a close call. He's run out. If you believe it. Marvellous piece of work there. Malcolm Marshall goes. It really has been a disastrous morning for West Indies. Just got a bottom edge onto that. Marshall set off. Richards wasn't convinced. Told him to go back. He kept coming for an extra couple of yards. Disobeyed the great Richards, and in the end paid for it. It's really all up to Richards. 65 out of 102. He faces Pringle. Just nudges that away fine. That's going to beat Bob Willis. No hope of cutting it off. He's dealt in boundaries here this morning as Viv Richards. His placement, as ever, has been absolutely top class.
He's going to look for 2 here, Viv Richards. Andy Lloyd. A deep fine leg. 150 up, and now this is an entirely different story. It was 114 for 7 at lunch. Now it's 150 for 7. beautiful leg cutter. Bairstow catches again. Botham has done it. Coming on to bowl with 161 on the board. He's broken through, and that is absolutely vital for England's chances that partnership should be broken.
And he's appealing for the catch, and it's given. Yes, Garner goes caught and bowled. Took it very low down. Not hit back with a tremendous amount of power, but one of those awkward ones, just an inch or so from the ground. And very well picked up by Neil Foster to give him his first wicket of the innings. 166 for 9. Richards then on 98. And they're looking for the 100. Are they going to make it? No.
Does get the 100, it'll be as good a one in one-day cricket as I've seen. Absolutely carried this West Indian team from the moment he walked in. Without him they'd be already out and gone. So here he comes, Ian Botham to Viv Richards.
No problem, a single anywhere he wants it, and that he decided was once again on the leg side. He's made it into 4, which takes him on to 103. And what a great innings this has been. 103 out of 173, with wickets tumbling all around him. He's only received 112 balls, 12 fours in it. On the 7th time he's made 100 in limited over cricket. So his 3rd versus England, and in fact only the 4th made here at Old Trafford in these one-day internationals. Foster to Richards. Give himself room. Beautiful shot. Really was. Classic off drive there. To a ball pitched, I suppose, round about leg stump. Just nudged it away down to long leg. Happy this time with the single. It's another over slipping by. 43 of the 55 gone now. 184 for 9. 109 to Richards, and 5 on the board to Holding. And Botham once again to bowl to him. That's hoisted away. Beautiful shot again. Quite amazing the strength of this man on the leg side. Just seemed to flick that over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. And it's a very long curry today down to the pavilion steps. 116 to Richards, about to receive from Foster. And that shot again, absolutely magnificent. Straight 6 this time, and again to a ball pitching outside the leg stump. A couple of steps away and just put it exactly where he wanted it. Straight for 6.
Well, you wonder how long this can go on. It wasn't even a half volley. It was, if anything, it was short of a length. We're really seeing something here, I can tell you.
A short one, attempted bouncer, and that's put away in great style again for 4 more. And one feels a shade sorry for the bowlers, I must say. It's almost impossible to bowl to this man when he's in this frame of mind. I sees a 200 up. That's the great joy of Viv Richards, who's immediately put him into the crowd for 6. And again, with apparently no effort whatsoever. Overpitched. Pick of the bat, little flick of the wrists, and away she goes. Oh, that's a real cracker of a shot. Soared away into the far distance there, right smack into the middle of the crowd. So 150 goes on the board for Viv Richards, holding down the wicket to shake him by the hand. Tremendous performance, 4 sixes, 15 fours, and he's scored at more than a run a ball. He's only had 147 balls. And that means that's gone a magnificent 6, right over the top.
Well, at least he deigned to really give it a full swing at the bat this time, but almost the easiest hit of the whole game.
That's going to be the 2, all right. Is it going to be 4? Yeah, it's just beaten Fowler, racing round there. So there we are, 100 stand for the last wicket. 166 when they came together. It's moved on now to 268 with a ball left. And this massive contribution of Viv Richards now stands on 185. As you might expect, it ended with a 4. Richards bat held high. One of the great innings of one-day cricket. 189 not out, and he alone is responsible for putting West Indies in such a very strong position.
No doubt about who was the man of the match there. Viv Richards, 189 not out of that 272 for 9, and England made 168. Richards came in with 2 for 45 in 11 overs and 1 maiden. The game was won and lost in that first innings of this Texaco match when Richards and the others did such a terrific job for the West Indies.